fine. Okay.
What year are you?
Yeah. I go here.
What are you studying?
Why?
We just want to get to know you.
Really I don't hang out with people of your caliber.
What do you mean?
Yes.
Explain.
Please. Okay. Light skin is the right skin. Dismiss yourselves.
Okay, she don't know. She's one of those. Yeah, we don't have time.
Talk to me. Oh, the audacity. Can't stand this. What's your name?
I'm Nia.
I'm Ariel.
I'm Kyra.
Nice to meet you.
You too. So we just want to reach out and see if you want to go to lunch sometime.
Yes.
Okay, what's your Snapchat?
Yeah, let's get your Snapchat, girl.
Okay.
Yes, the black magic. Yes. Thank you.
Nice meeting you.
You too. We gotta hang out sometime.
Yes, girl. What?
So I've been talking to this amazing guy.
On this campus?
Yes, his name is Abdul.
He's black?
Girl, black.
And he likes black girls.
He loves black women.
Girl, you know his mama must have raised him right.
You know he did.
He love your hair.
He do.
Oh
And
my
my
goodness.
curves.
He's a keeper, girl.
He's perfect.
Wait, is that him? Oh my God, is that my Abdul?
Damn, why can't the rest of the girls here look like you? Beautiful girl in the flesh.
Thank
I love it. Your hair's very unique.
Thank you.
Come on, you coming on.
Okay, let's go.
As an African American student in an all-white school, I faced many avenues of racism and bullying. For example, when I was younger in middle school, I was called names based on the color of my skin, and I was actually locked in a bathroom by just really mean girls, and that actually carried on to high school. Many students thought I lived in a certain area just because of my skin color, as well as that I didn't have a dad in my life because they didn't see him, and that they've heard that most black people don't have fathers in their lives. Bullying has shaped me to become who I am, and is why I want to become a teacher one day.
As an African American male at ASU's campus, I have encountered various amounts of, bullying and racial slurs. Also, as a child, I have been called, African booty scratcher, coolest kid in the jungle. What else? Zaboomafoo. So many different jokes, so many different racial slurs, and I mean, it may have, shaped me to be a very confident man, but I do feel that I would be a better man if I was never bullied as a child, which is also why I pursued a career in criminal justice, and I want to be a police officer to help shape the youth of today.
So being an African American student, an African American woman at Arizona State, we are a minority, and so getting racism from students, that is kind of something that you don't really want to expect, but you kind of expect it. But to come from a faculty, that's really something that I never thought I'd encounter. This past summer, I was on a faculty-led program to study abroad in Australia, and we learned about the indigenous history of Australians and everything that comes with that, as well as like the rape of colonizers. And I had a professor to sit there and tell me that, once you go black, you don't go back, as a definition to justify, their indigenous peoples being raped and anything that comes with that. So that's definitely been something that I've definitely had to deal with, because coming from someone that's as young as you can expect that ignorance, but to come from someone that's a tenured staff in the honors college is something that you don't really would expect.
Being a black female at ASU has been challenging, but this started when I was younger. As a kid, I was the only black girl in my classes and in my entire school. I was called Rosa Parks at one point in school by an adult, which is of course very uncomfortable and had me very confused. And then coming to school, being an engineering major, it happened again in my classroom. So it's been tough, but I make it through.
As a black student on the campus of Arizona State University, we constantly face many avenues of racism, prejudice, and racial injustices. Change starts here.
Change starts now.